Good morning. Yo. Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the morning routine. Let me turn this down for a sec. That's a little better, right? Right around there. What's up? It's Wednesday. Morning routine number 52. How many of these we going to do? I don't know. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Wow, the echo is crazy today. What's up, Josh, Drift, Jacques, Swish Buckets, Matt, Jeremy, Jamie, Tyler, Sigmund, Sight, Marin, Dimitri, Brooklyn, Jari. What's up, everybody? Tall ass Mike, tall Asian Mike. I always thought it was tall ass. Maybe that's your Twitch. William, yo, shout out to tall Asian Mike. He sent me a cheat sheet for some IRL streaming equipment, things that work, things that they all work, but different price points and the pros and cons. So shout out to you for that. Also, you guys should check him out on Twitch. I believe it's him and his wife who stream. I think it's in San Jose, California, which is just south of San Francisco, where I moved from before I lived here in New York. William, Megan, we haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Good morning. Blinds, chili chicken. Diego. Who else am I missing? Ian. Danny. I didn't hear that, Danny. Did you just do that just now? I didn't fucking hear that. That sucks. I gotta figure out what's going on with my audio text-to-speech. I used to be able to hear it. Now I can't. Bandana Deets from John. Adam, what up? Matt, hello. Dan, what up? What up? This bandana? I don't know. I've had this for a long time. It's hard to say. Will, welcome. All right. Let's get to this little list. I got a list for the routine. I'm sore, man. Today I'm sore because yesterday I rode mountain bikes twice. 2 days in a row at the same place. Graham Hills. I've talked about it before. I'm going to talk about it again. So here we are. Once again, let me copy this. I'm going to leave this on screen while I talk. I'm going to drop the link where you can sign this petition real quick. Doesn't hurt you. They might send you an email about sending money, but you don't have to do that. But this is a petition to keep this area of Graham Hills open. I went there again yesterday, and it's totally taped up. Those of you who follow me on Instagram probably saw a post about it. And it's kind of a shame because they're built really well. So there's a few people in the county who, for some reason, don't like this area. But I'm telling you, every time I've been there, I've seen families with kids riding, having a good time. So I think someone might be at the door. Nope. I'm waiting for a big knock. So this Graham Hills is, I can show you, let's see. This is my favorite mountain bike. This is my favorite spot. Here's a map. This is my favorite spot in all of New York. So let me zoom this out. So this is Graham Hills here. Can I drop a pin on this, please? Hello. This is Graham Hills here. Can you see my mouse? I hope so. And then way over here is where I'm at in Brooklyn. Anyways, it's up there, you know? Graham Hills here. And I'm way over here somewhere. So it's up the way, but it is one of my favorite places to ride in New York. Here it is. It's separated by, you know, like this parkway and a kind of a highway. And it's a beautiful little spot. So if you guys would do me a favor and help save this area, I will drop the link in there one more time. I do appreciate that. And I do have something to look at from yesterday. So we're just gonna play it right off the card because I'm lazy. I didn't set it up, sorry. So this footage is from yesterday riding, and it is just a tiny segment of the trails, and it's not colored or anything, so it's gonna look kind of like shit and doesn't have good audio yet, but let's check it out.
You know what the nice thing is though? Flat pedals. Your feet don't hurt as much.
Feet don't hurt as much.
You have a bigger exactly.
So this is kind of cool right here. There's like a little rock drop.
If you remember, just keep your toes up.
Bump, a rock rollover, a rock drop.
Yeah, you gotta keep
down, and then a rock.
Keep your toes
jump.
up. I still hit my toe every once in a while. Pedaling.
Here's the rock roll off curve.
Oh god.
This little bump. And this big rock. And rolling, which looks like nothing on a GoPro, but it's way steeper than that. And then here's a little step down. This is like a rock jump. That's kind of Graham Hill. Let's find a random clip. Let's see. We'll play one more. How about this one?
No, you won't.
Oh. Let's just get to descending. Okay, I think we're gonna go down motorcycle. So that's Amir, who was in the chat yesterday, and that's Richard, who was in the chat yesterday. Let's see. Okay, so I think we go down. There we go. We let Amir go first. It's called motorcycle. Video audio is too loud. Sorry. There we go. How's that? Thank you, Jamie. So I'm using flat pedals and the sneakers, the shoes that I'm wearing right now. This trail's called motorcycle, and
Fucking Amir.
it's doable on a hardtail. It's probably more fun on a full suspension. This whole place is kind of like that. It's fun. So right before this, Amir crashed into a tree. So that's why I was laughing all the way down the trail. There's Richard having fun. We're kind of taking it easy. This was our 4th time up and down Graham Hill, so these guys haven't been riding as much as I have, and so they're just getting back into it a little bit. We're taking it easy. And then I think Amir falls off the trail over here. He misses the turn or something. Yeah, this place is great. If you guys are ever... Oh, there goes... there goes Amir. So if you guys know anything, I'm constantly laughing when I'm riding. It's just part of it. Graham Hills by a car is about a little less than an hour right now because there's not a lot of traffic. And then you can also take the Grand Central Station train straight there. And that's like an hour train ride. If you're willing to do that. Anyways, that's Graham Hills. Later I'm going to be, that's just a piece of it. And later I'm probably sign into Twitch and just hang out and edit that, or see how far I get editing it. So yes, I'm on Twitch. I'm sure you guys know. Gonna do another desktop sesh after the morning routine, editing the Graham Hill stuff. So if you want to check that out and see what that looks like, I will be there. Let's see. Now let's get to little screen change. You know what? We can do some Q&A or something, but before that happens, I have a couple things I want to say about previous episodes. First of all, Jamie, are you gonna claim your win on the raffle? You win, dude. You gotta you definitely gotta claim that. And then Jacques D. Mollet, I was talking in the chat earlier before the stream started, and I saw that you were saying you might have been modded yesterday. I don't think that's true, and if that happened, I'm sorry, but yesterday's conversation with Cooper was kind of on a tight schedule. He and I both had to get off at 12 basically, and we still ran a little late, but so there were questions that I never asked him, so we didn't see anything being deleted from the chat though, so I don't know what happened there. I don't think anyone was deleting your stuff. It's just some of the questions I didn't ask. I didn't really have time to. So like I said, if you want to ask any questions, you can ask them directly to Cooper. He answers to all of his Instagram DMs. And then also you could just put the comment in the video. We plan to have Cooper back on here. Probably won't be as announced, one day we'll just have him on here again, because it's pretty easy to just get him in here. Anyways, any ideas on any other guests you think you would like to see on here? I know we had Kyle Kelly was on the list. I gotta hit him up. Still haven't hit him up. Write that down. Again. I have a couple other people. One guy from New York that you guys might know. He's kind of a big deal in his scene of cycling. And then also, who else do we got? We got someone from London. That would be pretty cool to have on here. So let me know. Let's see. I'm gonna get to the chat and see what's cracking. Oh, before I do that though, sorry. Keep the questions in the chat. Damn it, we gotta switch back. Actually, here, I'll just take the stinger off. There we go. All right. So here we go. So this video that I posted Monday.
Lit Mobile popped over this wireless battery bank for.
Let's check this thing out and see what we got inside. This thing is solid. It's got nice.
Skip ads.
What's up? It's Terry B.
So this is the single track sampler. I just thought it'd be cool to go over some of the comments, the top comments, or questions. Anyways, if you guys didn't see this video, part 2 of the video went up today. It just went up 15 minutes ago. So that's part 1 there. and then part 2 is up on the channel, just went up. So I did an 80-mile ride, and I just filmed the whole thing. Let's see. A lot of people were commenting about the tires sounding crazy. Harrison saying it sounds like a TIE fighter. Basically, the tires I have on my number 22, they are pretty aggressive for trail riding mostly. They ride pretty fast on the street, as you can see, but they do make a crazy noise. Someone asked if they're as efficient as street tires, and they're not. But it's just what I have on the bike, so you know, ride what you got. Let's see. Yeah, lots of jet engine sounds. This was a cool comment that I was worried about actually when I made the video, or when I uploaded it. Wow, this video is so good, I didn't realize it was an hour long. I was like editing, and it was like, oh, this is 2 hours, over 2 hours. No one's gonna sit through this. So I cut it into 2 parts, but still an hour long. It's crazy. Someone thinks I'm riding an e-bike. I can assure you the number 22 is not an e-bike. I thought you went on a ride with a single track sampler. That would be cool. I do watch single track sampler videos. That is here. Let's see. If you guys aren't familiar, maybe I don't. Single track sampler. Here we go. I forget his name. I watch his videos. It's a lot of mountain biking videos. He's cool. So no, I wasn't riding with a single track sampler, but that is him. Here, let me post his. That's his YouTube channel. If you guys are curious, it's mountain bike related. Let me see. A lot of people out there in the Bronx. A few people mentioning that, you know, they went to school there. This is a question I get, or a comment I get every once in a while. Let me make this bigger for you guys. There we go. Just for fun, I'd love to see one of those cycling stat overlays on your video, plus to see how powerful your legs are. Oh, and how powerful your lungs blows. Your nose. Oh, to blow your nose. Yeah. I don't like doing those overlays. I'm sorry. I don't like the speed and all the cadence, all those numbers and like the map. I think it just really ruins the experience. But you know what I mean? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like the speed overlays and like the map and like, I'm not a fan of it. Because the videos I make, I shoot them in a way to try to make them feel real, more real, like you're riding. And if you put all this stuff on the screen, it just feels more like a video game. I might as well shoot 60 frames a second. Anyways, that's my opinion. Maybe one of the days I'll test it. I'll throw it on there. But I got a couple people agreeing with the pineapple on the pizza. Drift King. Dude, the pineapple pepperoni jalapeno, that's my go-to. The thing with this slice spot was, first of all, I don't want to be hanging out inside of a spot too long with everything going on. Second of all, they just had like slices ready, so I just grabbed what I had. They actually made a face when I said, let me have the pineapple one. It's like, you're the one offering it, dude. Some people, I mentioned some Twitch stuff in the beginning of this video, and some people are directing me to other people. Anyways, just thought I would get to some of these comments. I did my best to try to respond to everybody. As you can probably see, I don't really respond to as many comments as I used to. It's just a little more time consuming with the amount of effort I'm putting in other parts of YouTube. So hopefully we can use these live routines to talk about stuff. All right, let's get to the chat. What do we got here? Talking head. There we go. Let's change this back to the stinger. All right. Let's see. I got to go up a little bit. Here we go. I think I saw Danny asked a question up the way. Let me see. Sorry, Danny. Danny, I also saw that you asked some questions yesterday for Cooper. I'm sorry I couldn't get to them. What's going to be featured on the Twitch stream today? Today, I'm just going to go over, I'm just going to edit the mountain bike footage. And the idea that I want to do with it is I'm going to do more of a long, like loosely edited edit to show Graham Hills to people. I'm also going to put a link to the petition. I really want to help everyone that's been working out there, even though I'm way down here in Brooklyn. I do love that place. So I'd like to make a video showcasing Graham a little bit, and then, you know, in the description, like, yo, click this link, maybe even put a little card on the top right corner to help. Anything I can do to help. And then I want to do a edited version down that's shorter, maybe a minute or something, for Instagram or something, or maybe like the intro to the video, but I'll also use it for Instagram, you know, like a real quick cut, fast pace, all the funny moments or fast moments or oh shit moments. So yeah, that's my idea. What I'm going to be doing on Twitch today. So if you guys are interested in what I do on Premiere or whatever, or you just want to hang out, I'll be there. Megan, you guys are talking about, let me see. Sorry. Maybe you guys have already answered this, but it looks like you're talking about bike fit. My right toes keep going numb on semi-long rides. Any ideas? Oh, chat. Here's an idea. It sounds like it could be a bike fit. It sounds like it could be a shoe fit as well. I know I have some mountain bike shoes, and if I'm in them more than 3 hours, my feet do hurt. My left foot hurts a little more. But when I'm wearing regular shoes that fit my foot a little better, I can be on the bike all day. So bike fit is huge, and bike fit on a mountain bike is way different than most other bikes. Let's see. Let's see. How do I get in on the raffle? Says Johnny John. Well, Johnny John, welcome to the channel. There's no raffle today. It's every once in a while. I also don't want to overdo them, so try to not do them that much. Maybe twice a month or so. We'll see. What's the best bike shop in NYC? Man, I don't know right now. King Kong. Let's see. Let me add this to the list. Ramen Riders wants Safa. I was trying to get Safa on here too, but he's having he wants to get a webcam or something set up first, so he'll let me know when he's ready. Kelsey. Maybe I should just hit Kelsey up. I should hit her up and see what's up. Maybe we can get her in. Tony. D-Blocks. Yo, that's who I was talking about. I've already been talking to D-Blocks. We'll see. I got a hold of D-Blocks. I told him the date, but he hasn't really responded. Pete Brandt. That would be cool. It'd be sick to see him put his laptop or phone down and he can do a little session in the garage. That'd be pretty rad. Let's see. Going down the chat. Danny Macaskill. Yeah, I would love that, but I don't know. I don't have any connection to Danny, but I'll put his name on the list. Danny Macaskill, Kim Nonstop. I can see if I can get Kim on here. I don't know her that well, but Dimitri is asking, speaking of filming long rides, heard Dustin mention never get third-party batteries. Are you using the GoPro ones? Yeah, I don't get the third-party batteries. I agree with what Dustin said. I will say that when you switch from the 7 to the 8 have different batteries in the bottom. They're the same, but the bottom is blue. And then you get this little warning saying your GoPro won't work as well without them, but I haven't had an issue. Tall Asian Mike, how many battery swaps for an 80 miler? Honestly, I went through 2.5. My gimbal died before the battery in the card ran out, which is interesting to me. Those Renee Hurst are insane off-road. Yeah, so my tires in that video that I showed earlier, those are Renee Hurst. Shit, I forget the name of the tires. But they're really good tires. It'd be cool to get Alex on here. Alex who? Jamie? Alex GFX? Is Alex GFX in the chat? Anti-e-bike chat. I'm not anti-e-bike. There were two guys at Graham Hills yesterday on e-bikes. Father and son. I knew immediately they were on e-bikes because they came up the backside and then just kept going and almost didn't stop. And I saw their down tubes and I was like, oh, I see. Single track sampler and Seth's bike hacks. Huh. That'd be cool. We'll see. BCPOV. It seems like most people are not into the overlays. Thank you. I agree. Dustin Klein can do it because the way he edits his stuff together, it would change the way it feels. Yeah. Ah, use it every once in a while. That's interesting. I can go into like speed mode. You screen cap the clip about the pineapple pizza? That's funny. Oh shit. The chat just went crazy. Oh, Drift King, thank you. You're right. I have some audio stuff I need to talk about. Yes, I do. It was actually someone in the Twitch stream, and I don't think you were there that day. There was a guy from Pratt who's like really close by. I can talk about it here, and then I'll show you on Twitch if you have time for that. But basically, you take your audio channel layer, and you duplicate it, and then you duplicate it again. And then you leave the top audio channel to center, and then you do the bottom one all the way left and the one under that all the way right. And what it does is it kind of makes it sounds fuller without introducing a lot of noise. Although it can introduce noise, it sounds much richer and fuller somehow. Don't know the quite the like science behind it, but I do remember a long time ago mixing stuff on my own, and that was like one of the techniques that they do. So I'll show you. I'm hungry too. Chicken is hard to get right on pizza. I agree. Griffin Coleman. Do I ever go on any bike packing trips? I have not done anything over one day. So no. I'm very interested, yes. Although I would have a hard time figuring out how to pack with the camera equipment. I always pack too much camera stuff. I'm really good at not bringing a lot of like clothes and stuff. I can like pack pretty minimal in that way, but I still pack a shitload of cameras. It's annoying. Is there a high quality hotline wallpaper we can get from your stream transition overlay? That's a good idea. Let me write that down. I can make something. Danny does all of his editing After Effects. I like this conversation going on in here. Paying for a monthly Adobe subscription when you don't have consistent output is tough, especially now. Dennis, I agree. A couple months back, I showed people through Instagram that you can deactivate your Adobe account, and right before it's totally deactivated, they give you an option of 2 free months because of everything that's going on. So you might be able to give that a try still. You'll get 2 free months. Urban City Cowboy. Thanks for the stickers, Terry. I didn't order any more, but I'm glad I got them anyways. No worries, man. That's for all the delays. Patrick Fixie King. That's a good one. Jake Ricker. Okay. Eight batteries allow better performance. Well, my thought process behind how the performance works on the GoPro is it's probably for higher frame rates, and I shoot at 24 frames a second, so. YouTube is way cheaper than art school, I agree. Oh yeah, you answered that, Dennis. Alex, oh, I got you. Alex's single track sampler, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna chime in on the art school thing since I did go to art school. I didn't pay for it. I paid for it with time, I guess, and possibly could have been my life. You guys know, I joined the military. I joined the military to pay for college. They didn't even pay for all my college, by the way. I still have student loans. A lot of them. But I will defend the art school thing for one reason. Even though what I do, well, what I'm doing right now on YouTube has nothing to do with what I went to school for, but even before that, I didn't go to school for video production. I went to school for a thing called New Media Design, which is just a fancy way of saying, we're going to teach you everything Adobe does. So yes, like everyone's saying in the chat, you can get all the education you need from YouTube. But some of the things that you can't get from YouTube are being around kind of like-minded people and sharing ideas in real time. Friendships. I met my partner, my girlfriend, who I've been with for over 11 years through school. So wouldn't have had that. What else? My first job that led into me being offered ownership of a company, a production company. All that probably wouldn't have happened without me going to school. So it puts you on a track with people who are doing something as well. And that's the power of going to this school. It sucks because you have to buy in to be around people who are doing the same thing because they bought in. But I swear I think it's worth it. But everything you need to know outside, like you don't learn all that stuff I just mentioned. You're not learning any programs. You're not learning how to become technically better. In fact, I found out that a lot of people in art school had no idea what they wanted to do, so they joined, they're just in school. And I think this is common amongst lots of college programs, is that they're just going and they're not really even into it. They're just doing it because they feel like they have to go to school, and they're still trying to figure it out. So the benefit is, if you already know you want to learn all this Adobe stuff and you're driven, then you're good. You want to edit or whatever you're trying to do. But going to school allows you weird connections and networking possibilities that when I was in school, I didn't think about these things. In fact, I was always talking shit about it. Like, why am I paying for or going into debt for this program, or whatever. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Nikita Mascacult. Nikita would be cool, but I don't know if we'd be able to do it because he doesn't speak any English, and I don't speak any Russian. It'd be very hard. Kellepilter loves the long rides where I film and I talk throughout. Oh, that's cool. Those are pretty much all I can kind of do right now. So I'm glad that you like them. Eric, what up from Iowa? I'm gonna get De Blasio on here. That's a good idea. Let's see. Zach Gallardo. He's the fixed gear kid, right? I know his stuff. Derek Dela Cruz. This is an age-old question. What happened to the Hotline Sada video? He was being harassed by the Tokyo police. So I was asked nicely to remove the video so the police would stop harassing him. That's Tokyo. Let's see. Purple Blaze would be cool too, but he doesn't speak English either. In fact, when I met him, it was funny because we couldn't have a conversation at all. Ow. Dennis Blake, I like this question. Oat versus almond versus cow milk. I'm gonna have to go with oat milk right now. It's not that bad. It's not really milk, but it's cool. I just don't put anything. But if I make a smoothie or something, I can put almond or oat milk and it's not bad. Ever ride in Texas? I haven't. I'd love to. Should interview locked in for bike packing. That's cool. Locked in. This is a long list, guys. Thank you. And ladies. Check out Rich Chai TV, like Rich Chicago TV. Let's check it out. What do you got on there? You gotta hit me up on Members Monday, Rich. Drone Pilot, what up? Found your channel last night. Enjoy the few videos I watched. Thank you. Welcome. We do this live thing every day, Monday through Friday anyways. Do you know Sammy from Squid Bikes or Samantha from State? I don't. I'd buy a Hotline 5-panel hat. Me too. I gotta get on those. This one's got some shit on it, doesn't it? What is that? This hat's getting grimy. That's a good idea. Hi Terry, have you been doing any photo shoots of the lockdown you can post? They're all film photos, so I still need to drop those off. So no. Sammy from Squid Bikes. Let me write this down. And then what's the other one? What happened? Oh, Samantha from State. All right. Ramen Riders, how do you charge your gimbal in the field? I usually use this. When I'm like camping or something and I bring the gimbal, I have this Lumina Technology. It's 15,000, 55.5 watt hour. You see that? It's got 2 USBs and a charge port. Anyways, this thing is cool. It's a little sketchy now because it's like starting to bow out, which means maybe it could catch fire. I don't know. It definitely used to last longer. It dies pretty quick now. I usually bring one of these with me. I used to have 2 and then one really got fucked up. It was like swollen. So I was like, probably shouldn't use that anymore. That's what I used to use. Kurt P. Got my hotline stickers my wife ordered as a surprise. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Kurt. Danny hates talking about school because my life is ruined as a result of it. It's not ruined, man. You're still here. You're right here. Right where you need to be. John Cardiel would be sick guest. John Cards. Now we're talking about school. I'm just catching up, guys. I'm just catching up. Cool. I think I'm catching up. Krusha as a translator. That would be such... If we had some people from Russia and then we had Krusha translating, it would just take a long time, you don't think? To have a conversation. We can try it. I'll think about it. I'll think about an interesting way to do like a 3-way kind of translator. Maybe we can have Krusha doing sign language. You know how when they do the state sign language, we can have him like green screened in the corner. That'd be kind of cool. Sign language is the universal language. I wish I knew it. Cheat Death would be cool. I don't know what he's been up to. We can have Krusha back on here too. Daughter wants to ride with Cooper and look at the old buildings when she comes back to Brooklyn. Let's set it up, Lisa. What is a good alternative to Omniums now that they're rest in peace? Sagino 75 direct drives. They're expensive as hell though. Swish Buckets is asking if we know Francis Cade, Lawrence Carpenter, or Juliet Elliott. I've met Juliet before. Francis hit me up when he was here in New York last time. We never got to meet up. Drone Pilot, can you make a few recommendations on a complete gravel setup for $2,000 or less? All city. All city. All city. All city. Gustavo, wait, so Tokyo Police was getting in touch with a writer to bother him of some video on YouTube? Is that right? Yeah, it is. In fact, people were in my comments talking about they know where he works and where they think he lives, so they're going to tell the police. They wrote it in Japanese on my comments. There was like this huge conversation going on, people teaming up like, yeah, let's snitch on him. it's hard to understand different cultures, especially Tokyo is a little bit different in my opinion and my experience from other parts of Japan. It's just a little different. So I'm not mad at it. That's just how it is. So I have to respect that. And so should we. We don't live there. We don't know. BKXC, I was watching him today. So did you know that BKXC is from Vallejo, and that's where I was born? He's really close to where I grew up too. I grew up in Fairfield, California. In fact, he rides some of the mountain bike trails that I used to ride my BMX bike to and ride around when I was a kid. So it's kind of interesting. More female rides. Yeah, more female riders. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's hard though. Who else can I get on here? I can get Caro to come back on. Let me write her name down. Caro would be cool. Graham is asking me if I've done backpacking, just a one-day trip, like I said earlier. Max, hey, thanks for checking in, man. We're doing all right over here. Hopefully you're well. There's a delay to audio. Sorry. Should we get Drift King on here? Drift King's a filmmaker. He makes YouTube videos. Ty Evans. Dude, if Ty would come on the show, I'd fan out so hard. I don't know if I'd be able to conduct that interview. Is Cheat Death NYC home now? He was homeless when I followed his adventures. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All City's at the top of my list. Have you heard about the Ronnie Woodhull lawsuit against All City? No. What happened? I'm gonna look it up. Let's look it up together. Let me see. Pull this. Here we go. Ronnie Woodhull, All City lawsuit. Oh my God, here. Let's switch over to this.
I've done some crazy stuff on that.
All right, let's watch this video. I might get demonetized, but you know what? Fuck it.
Mountain biking trails, and I've done some crazy stuff on mountain biking trails, and I've never ever seen a bicycle do that, ever.
Ronnie Woodall says his brand new $1,600 bicycle fell apart at the welds.
Oh shit.
He says it happened while he was riding on 4th Street back in April.
I guess when I went face first into the fence, it pushed my head back and twisted my neck, and it blew out the vertebrae in my neck. My nose had been amputated. It was barely hanging on by this left side of my nostril across the top.
Due to construction, the area where it happened looks quite different today, but this is what the fence looked like at the time.
The fence had zero give. You could have ran a car into that fence and it probably wouldn't have moved. It was like 1/4-inch steel crisscrossed.
After trying to come to a resolution with the manufacturing company to no avail, he and his attorney decided to file a lawsuit.
The doctor has estimated that it will require in the future well over $2 million just to take care of him medically in the future. And we know from the eyewitness, we know from everything that we have available to us, as well as Ronnie's story, which is entirely credible, that he was just riding it as anyone would ride their bike, and it just fell apart.
But not only are they looking to recoup the financial damage, but
Why
to
is
hold
it
the company
dented, though?
accountable and figure out what went wrong in the manufacturing process.
Ronnie, he's a 30-year retired Army veteran, 4-time combat veteran, who came back from all of that unscathed. And then one day, he goes out on his brand new $1,600 bicycle.
Why do you gotta say
and the bicycle
1600
literally
like
falls
that?
apart at the welds.
Be aware of the bicycle you're purchasing. Make sure you do a good inspection of the frame and all the welds.
Despite the injuries, Ronnie is still glad the accident did not happen just a little further down the road, where there was no fence to catch his fall.
Hotline. I've never heard about that, man. That's a fucking, like, that sucks, you know? But I don't know, man. It's a sensitive thing. Like, obviously, dude needs, you know, it's not totally fair for him having to take care of his own medical bills. But did he run into the fence? Like, what happened? Also, like, I don't know, man. The way that they say $1,600 bike. What happened to that? Did that go through? Did he get in trouble? Did they sue? Like, $2 million? Like, what are they trying to get a lawsuit for? Like, it's All City. I don't know what they're gonna get. What he thinks he's gonna get from that. I am not really with suing people. I guess suing a company in my belief system is far better than suing a person. If you sue a person, that's fucked up. If you sue a company, there's things that are set up, you know, so you're not totally ruining someone's life. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if I want to talk any more about that. That's fucked up. I still don't know what happened. He ran into a fence? That's so weird. You ran into a fence, dude. Like, what? Alright. Brooklyn Hood, she's back. Oh, sorry. Sorry, okay. When will the new Affinity bike be ready, and will there be a first ride be on it? I was told that there's a... Jason popped in yesterday. If you saw him in the background, he jumped in, and he said that he's got a road bike for me, so we'll see. Another Kirk Boone interview. We can do that. Put Kirk down. Kurt down. The lady I followed at Monster Check, she's in she's upstate. She's out of state. She's in New Hampshire. I can do that. I got a long ass list. This is gonna take us all the way into next year, everybody. Cloud Gang, okay. That's right. Case of the JRA. For those of you who don't know, just riding along when, boom, your bike just falls apart. Matt Keller has secured the coffee. There's a bike club in town called Black Label Bike Club, Minneapolis. They make some crazy carnival bikes, tall bikes, all kinds of weird shit. Does NYC have something similar? Yeah. Yeah, they do. I don't know the name of the club if they have a club, but they usually come out to this thing called Bike Kill, which happens on Halloween. and it's like a bunch of weird ass contraptions, and people are like crashing them into each other and jousting tall bikes. It's crazy. Grizzjack, what up? Ouch. You slam your bike that hard, it's gonna break. I agree. Richie T, thank you, Terry. I do live in Chicago, but Richie TV as in Chai Energy. No. I don't know what that is. Let's see. He claims it fell apart while riding forward and he fell into the fence. That's kind of crazy if it did that. I just don't know how there's a dent in there was a dent in the down tube. Maybe the top tube snapped off first and then the head tube went forward and then the bottom broke off? Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, Danny, not trying to make you feel bad. SBM, what is your main source of income right now? YouTube. That's it, man. This is it. It's you see all those like little green names? Those people are supporting me. I appreciate you all. In fact, isn't that just a perfect time? Wait. That's a perfect time for me to plug myself again, right? A little transition. So you can join the channel by clicking that link. Those people are paying for me to sit here and talk. They're supporting me, and I appreciate that. SBM and asked that question. That injured guy should think positively. He's now got 2 unicycles. Oh shit, that's bad. Interview some bike kill people? That'd be cool. Wrote that down. Louis K, we're talking about you, man. I hope you're having a good day. Louis K. Went back in to remove the plate and the screw, so now I have some hardware. Yikes. Yikes. Oh. Do I ride with fenders when it's wet outside? Sometimes I put a fender on the rear. Wondering if I will be getting unemployment this month. Had a court case with an ex-employer is trying to get it taken away yesterday and feeling stressed about that. Why would they not want to pay you unemployment? Why would they have a court case? That's so fucked up. Don't forget Twitch starting to pick up there. Oh yeah, gotta throw some Twitch links in there. Oh, by the way, Twitch, I got my emote approved and my other thing approved, so I have 2 little things on Twitch right now. It took a couple days, but they're good. But yeah, I gotta go over to Twitch here in a sec. So what else do we got here? Is that everything on my list? I think that's everything for today. We just kind of hung out and chatted over an hour. That's good. Let me hit it one more time with the Twitch. You're right. I'm going to Twitch after this to pick this up. You can, excuse me. You can follow me there if you guys do Twitch. If not, it's all good. I'll see you tomorrow. But interview Jason? Oh, I've interviewed Jason already. You got to go back a couple morning reviews. Danny is asking, what do you prefer to ride all over if you had to make a choice? I would pick a gravel bike for everything. What makes the Stuntman the superior chest mount? It's got a thicker plate on it, so it feels sturdier on the chest. Hotline Tandem is coming. All right. I'm headed over to Twitch. Again, you can follow me there if you want. If not, no big deal. I know it's weird. It's another platform. But basically, I'm going to be over there doing some editing. It's a little more chill and conversational. I feel like there's less pressure for me to provide production quality. It's where I'm experimenting with stuff. So basically, I'm going to, I'm going to open this box on stream on Twitch too. I don't really know what's in it. I know you guys like box openings. I do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Also, be sure to check out the new video that was just posted. Let me see if I can find a link for you to just bring you right into the next video, if you're down with that. It's called Gravel Diaries. Share, copy. So if you don't want to follow me, check this out. All right. Peace, love, be safe, be well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I haven't ridden in a while. I'm sure you're gonna make me look bad.